If all Chinese imports to America were halted due to war, politics, or whatever, what would that look like for U.S. citizens? It would exacerbate problems currently experienced in the supply chain and royal global markets. But in the long run, it could be a panacea for ending such heavy reliance on the China-U.S. import-export trade. Walmart would be closed and everyone would be half-dressed. Things would get a lot more expensive until we, rich companies, could find another country to make our cheap stuff again. US-based corporations have been moving out of China for years because it's cheaper to base your manufacturing in Southeast Asia, and you don't have to just accept that your IP will get stolen in the process. The reason why so many corporations cater to the Chinese market these days is because the Chinese market is massive. It's for the consumers, not their manufacturing capabilities. What are Americans not ready to hear? Profit-based healthcare is wrong on so many levels. Working 80 hours a week isn't something to brag about. I heard someone say that the way we look at Florida is the same way the rest of the world looks at us. That the entire world excels at making bathroom stalls that you can't see between. Not sure why the US stall manufacturers can't figure out how to close those massive gaps. You're the foreigner in 192 countries. Edit. UN recognizes 195 countries, missed out Palestine and the Holy See. Could go up to 198 depending on your sources. Choose whichever one you want. Fingernails scratching on an upstairs window coming from outside at 3 a.m. The word, cunt. Mexico is not in sepia lightning. What is the most overrated food? Soylent Green, though I hear the taste varies from person to person. Anything with edible gold. All my favorite foods are getting roasted on here. Roasted. I'm just in here to police anyone that says pizza. Edit. Holy shit, rip my inbox. Also, I made pizza for dinner last night. It was great, obviously. Second edit. Come on over to our pizza. The water is absolutely lovely. Sorts by controversial. Expensive food with gold shavings. What's that about? Do you eat it to feel rich and powerful or something? I'm sure gold doesn't taste very good and is not normally supposed to be eaten. Anything related to that Salt Bae douchebag. Big burgers too big to fit in your mouth. They're just messy. What's the worst food to get hit by in a food fight? Coconuts. Palm trees throw these fuckers and kill approximately 150 people per year. Durian fruit. Either you're going to get knocked out by a giant, spiky watermelon thing, or it's going to explode on you and you'll smell like death, probably making you and everyone around you vomit. Nobody has said hot oil, so I think I have this war in the bag. In 7th grade, my friends and I decided to have one. We set a date a few weeks in advance and code named it the Tea Party. I guess some teachers found out, because on the day of the tea party, there were way more lunch monitors than usual. My friends and I looked around, wondering if we should start it, and how, when this girl a few tables over threw her mashed potatoes and yelled, "Food fight." Nothing happened and she was taken to the principal's office. Who's an idiot that gets treated like a genius? This guy the first work with, suck it Jason. Ron Hubbard, founder of Scientology. I waffle on this myself if I'm honest. Sometimes I think he's a genius who made a cult for profit. Other times I think he's an imbecile who decided to keep riding the wave he accidentally started. Truman Capote called Andy Warhol the only genius with an IQ of 80. Edit. Apparently it was Gore Vidal who said it, and it was 60. Can't find the actual source, though. I expected Elon to be on top. He will be disappointed if he sees this thread. Oh, he's seen it. Hi Elon, you wishy-washy fuck. Easy one. Dr. Phil. On a similar note, Dr. Oz. Andrew Tate.